what I said last time.
All right. We're back for episode 9. I got 9 weeks with Barney here. Or,
Uh,
or, or,
oh my
or,
god,
or the Barney
the
Pimp.
freshest dude you ever know, trying to
Pimp,
teach you how to dress with your non-dressing ass.
Pimp Barney. Man, you just need give me sweats, hoodie. I'm fine. I'm a simple person.
Obviously, obviously, look at you.
I'm not going to, I'm a simple person, man.
Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
slap,
You're
sweats,
simple. I'm
hoodie.
simple too. I'm just fresh, cuz.
Give me a spot on the carpet to sleep. That's all I need.
I know that's right.
We ain't grew up in money, man. In Jamaica, I used to go to school barefoot, man. So shoes are
Stop.
luxury to
You ain't go
me.
to school barefoot. Y'all used to go
Huh?
barefoot for real?
Damn right I did.
Oh man,
But everybody
that's
else was
nice
barefoot.
though.
Everybody else was barefoot though. But so it was. I
It
wasn't.
wasn't that
I
big a
wouldn't
deal.
say I was poor. Everybody else
Hey,
was
so
poor.
how far did you have to walk to school?
I never really. It's probably at least a mile.
Wow,
I've
that's
never really measured it. Next time I go to Jamaica, I'm gonna have to walk it and see. I
yeah,
ain't
but
gonna do
I
it
mean,
barefoot though. My foot ain't that tough anymore, man.
right.
I remember you
But
have to
yeah, you
pick
can
the
live off
ones
the
out of the
earth.
bottom of your foot.
Right, you can live off the earth in Jamaica though. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be one with the earth.
It's funny. When I was younger, I was in the country where we had no lights or running water when I was growing up there. But I remember I used to I was hungry. I need food. We don't got no food. Man, I was hungry for junk food. I wasn't hungry. Man, we had mangoes, bananas. We had all sorts of trees, all oranges, everything that was around us. But I was hungry for the junk food and candy. I look back now
Mm.
like I had the best life ever.
Right. We'll worry about no bills, just eating off the earth, junk food, good to go.
Yep. I always tell people, we used to catch rainwater. That was our water. We also have to go get water from a pipe that was like far, far from the house and go fill up the drums around the house. And I used to be like, growing up, mosquitoes was floating, larvae was floating around the barrel of water. Man, you just move them larvae apart to the side and gets a cup of water. That was
Mm.
clean water to me. Nowadays, I look at it like, man, I used to eat that. I used to drink that crap with all them larvae in there. Like, I don't think
Ugh.
I think I've been in America too long. I don't think my stomach could take that anymore.
Right, right. You soft now, dog. You soft now.
Yes, America's made me soft. All right, so
Yeah,
what we gonna
good
talk
life.
about this week? Just got done out of New Jersey. Uh, St. Peter's Prep versus Christian Brothers the last night in America. That was actually a pretty cool match. It came down to the last two matches where uh, Christian Brothers Academy ended up winning by 5 because they got 2 tech falls in the last 2 matches to win by 5.
Yeah, I wonder who's going to win that New Jersey team title. Our people from New Jersey need to let us know. I wonder who's going to win, what school is going to end up winning that Jersey team state title.
I don't know. Who do you think?
Yeah. I don't know the top school. I don't know if St. Peter's Prep or usually Dale Barton. I know win it, but I mean it's one class, so I'm thinking Dale Barton.
Probably Dale Barton.
So, but we'll see. Dale Barton. I think they have some guys hurt, so hopefully they getting some guys back on and ready.
Are you saying there's some secrets here you're divulging? Do you
Hey,
have some
hey, hey!
scouting
The money,
reports?
the money don't talk too much, baby. I'm just saying they got to get some
All the
guys
money
back in the
does is
lineup.
talk.
That is true. But don't talk. I try to tell other people's business. But when it comes to wrestling, I try to just stick to my business and what I know. But
I
when
don't
it
know,
comes,
man. You don't know a lot,
we'll
so
see. Hey, so we had the PIAA state championship
PIAA.
duels, and Bo Bassett was supposed to wrestle. What's the other kid's name? I was just trying to look it up.
Man, you're really gonna ask Sion somebody's name? Come on, bro.
Yeah. Now, let me look this up because really I kind of I couldn't really remember the kid's name.
You're gonna ask me
Like, man, how
next.
come I don't know him as much? I mean, I know his face.
The funny
I
thing
just
is, I
couldn't
never
remember
heard
his
about
name as
that
much.
kid until this week.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That was crazy, and they didn't even wrestle.
Well, his dad, from what I'm hearing, his dad said he's only gonna get one shot at Bo Bassett. He's gonna wait for the state for that to happen.
Man, you know what? I think I don't know. I think they should have wrestled. I mean, just because I think back in my opinion, not that my opinion matters, but Bassett is considered the big dog, and sometimes like if you ain't never felt that, it's hard to deal with that first time.
You might need a couple of shots at, I don't know. Sometimes some people might say if he goes and beat Bo Bassett in the state finals, if they both make it, because ain't no guaranteed anybody could get beat any day. If he goes and beat Bo Bassett in the finals, then it's brilliant. If he goes and Bo Bassett blows him out, then he's like, he should have rested him first so he had a feel for him.
Yeah, right. Right now he's stuck in a. And hey, but maybe the dad knows his son better than anybody else. So,
but you know what? I don't think that's even right anymore. When did high school? When did you start ditching people?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's just ain't a. I wouldn't say ain't a. It's not a motto that I think I would, as a coach and as somebody who wants kids to compete and love to compete. Like, we're gonna wrestle, bro. Like, win or lose, just gonna deal with the outcome. It is what it is.
His name is Brant Horner.
Brant Horner, there you go. But I don't know if I like that, man. Just because kids want to compete. Obviously, this kids want. I'm pretty sure Brant Horner wanted to compete, and I think they might be overthinking it. Sometimes you can overthink these things too, right? The best part about wrestling is going to wrestle.
Well, the thing about now in today's world is like everybody's afraid of ducking each other, or I don't want people to get films on me. Part of my job at Flow is like I was trying to grow high school wrestling and get more high school wrestling streamed. Then I was hearing from a lot of the coaches like, the parents don't want their kids' matches streamed because they don't want anybody to have any footage on their kid. Their kid might get scouted. I'm like, really? What are you trying to hide from?
But see here, and that whole mindset is crazy. Just because I get it in a way, but then I don't, because the more people figure out, you know what it makes you do? Evolve. It makes you right. Okay. It makes you work on other stuff.
By that logic, Bo Bassett's lived in front of the camera. Everybody's got footage on him. Yeah. He still ain't beating him.
Well, Luke Little all beat him a few times. Right. But yeah.
I don't know that.
But I agree. And, well, you can go back and look at it on Flow. For sure, he beat him for a world team spot. So, yeah, twice.
But I mean, at the same time, everybody's like, you're ducking because you don't want to stream your kid's matches stream because they might get scouted. Your kid get better.
That's crazy. Yeah, and I'm going to give it, I got to give Bass his props because he just wrestled Bachman, and it was a 3-2 match. It was a little closer to this. Yeah, I was just kind of watching. I didn't finish it. But that dude could have been like, I'm not wrestling my senior year. I'm going to go off to college. I'm going to just train at the RTC. Like, this dude is back putting it on the line again. So I don't care what nobody tell me I'm crazy about Bo Bassett. I'm always going to respect that fact. He's a showman.
He's a competitor.
Because he could easily be hiding now.
He's doing RAF. He's doing everything.
Yeah. But the hardest part for him is if he lose to a high school kid. Like, losing at RAF ain't going to hurt him. Losing at a college tournament ain't going to hurt him. He lose to Bachman, that's going to hurt him.
It ain't going to really hurt him. They both signed to college already. It doesn't matter.
No, but it's going to hurt. Like, it's going to hurt. Like, it's
Spencer Lee lost his last match to DeSanto. Did it matter?
Yeah, it did. It did. He didn't become a 4-timer. Like, he lost his last match to other people, too, in college. Yeah, it does hurt.
It doesn't matter.
But you get over it.
It happens. You get over it. You move on.
Yeah, but it does hurt. Like,
okay, he lost that high school match. He goes on and win three national titles.
But
did he hurt him? He lost his last college match. He goes and wins the Olympics. Does it matter? No.
No, he didn't win the Olympics. He took second. So he lost the Olympics. Didn't hurt him.
He goes back. Well, still, a silver medal doesn't matter.
But hurt being a competitor, it always hurt. Now, it's not what you're saying is it's not the end of the world. What you're saying is not the end of the world. Exactly. Yes, it's not the end of the world.
Man,
it's always going to hurt.
I lost like 90% of the matches I wrestled. Does it hurt? No. That was yesterday.
You just used to lose it. Like, you just used to lose it. But I'm saying,
did I take it personal? Yeah, I took it personal.
Hey, what I'm saying is, like, because he's wrestling the college kids in RAF, it's no pressure with that, right? Because he's
technically he's not wrestling college kids. He's wrestling a bunch of old men, but yeah,
grown man. But he didn't beat like so many national champs. I mean, that dude has a killer resume.
Yeah,
So
was it Jackson Joy from Cornell?
Yeah, he beat him. He
majored him or teched him? Was it major? I think it was a major.
Major. Major.
Yeah.
What's the kid? What's the guy from Rutgers that was a national champ?
Ashdalt.
Yeah, he teched him at the last chance qualifier, like in freestyle. Like the dude ain't got a resume. That's what I'm saying. It don't even he don't even need to be back in high school, and here it is putting it online, willing to wrestle a kid who has a real good resume, Bachman and him. So I hope they meet somewhere.
And then
but I think Bachman might be on that side, and they don't get to meet.
Yeah. Well, they're all the same weight class.
So, but all good though. PIAA State dual tournament is one of the best.
And then Faith Christian actually edged out Bishop McCord for the title here this past weekend. Oh, come on, man. Barney's frozen.
Yeah, they smashed him. They ain't edged it out. They smashed him,
You need
bro.
to pay your internet bill, bro. You were frozen again, man. And looking at a frozen picture of you, you're pretty ugly. And there you go again, frozen.
Man.
Pay your internet bill. Hey, in fact, stop piggybacking on your neighbor's internet.
Stop.
All right, man. You're
Internet
really freezing, bro.
We good?
No, you're frozen again.
You freezing?
I'm not freezing. My internet's good. I got 1,000 gigs up and down.
I don't know what's going on.
Pay your bill, or stop trying to mooch off your neighbor's internet.
Stop it. I do need to pay my bill, though.
Let's keep rolling, man. Before your internet freezes up and we got to retape this whole podcast because you didn't want to pay a bill and wanted to use your neighbor's internet.
This guy. Right. I learned from you. Let's go.
Hey, I used to do that, man. Hey, if I could use the neighbor's internet and not pay it, you're damn right I would. It's just called using the resources
Faith Christian role, man.
It's using the resources available to you.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep rolling. High school state championship weekends coming, starting up. I go to Iowa next week. I'll be there all week for the state begins the week after. So that's the first of the many state championships I'm gonna hit this year. I'm gonna be at Iowa, be in California. Never been to the California State Championship.
Hey, when you go to Iowa, I want to tell our fans and the people watching, come up to CI and tell them if y'all liking the show. Give them some pointers. Tell them how to dress. Help them out. Help them out.
I will have a table out on the concourse at the Iowa State meet. I will have one at the California, and I guess I'm gonna see if that Botman and if Botman finally gets one of those guys, I'll be at that match. Close. I'll be at PIAA.
It's getting close.
So I'll be able to see some good matches this year.
Yeah, and you know what's cool about the Iowa State tournament? I'm not gonna say the competition is super. It is good though. It's not like PA, but it's real good.
The fan base, that place is and it's crazy.
Yes. The fan base is crazy there.
I've always heard about PIAA and how crazy that was. And the first time I went to PIAA was last year. Iowa's fans are a lot more crazier. Sorry, PIAA. Iowa's fans are there's more Iowa fans in the stands, and Hey Barney, what you reading, man?
Oh, nothing, man. I was just texting some people, dog. Just texting some people. Got some stuff going on. Just going crazy.
Keep your rumors to yourself, man. We don't spread rumors here.
What? I ain't saying no. I'm just saying some stuff going on.
I'm saying, man.
Hey, when news drop, it is what it is. Toxic is what toxic does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. Until it's verified, we don't spread such things. Let's move on, man. College wrestling. There were some good ones this weekend.
Hey.
Let's start off, we're going to start with the top and end with the top again, but let's start with Penn State, Michigan. What do you think?
Great duel, man. I think the takeaway, I didn't even get to finish watching the duel, but the takeaway I take from that is Nate Desmond wrestling 141 and beating Dylan Ragusin. Yeah. Nate, in my mind, knowing Nate, and me and his dad was talking, Nate was trying so hard to turn him that, he ended up getting reversed. But if Nate would have just rode him and eventually turned him, I think he would have had a more solid win. But he made it closer because he was going for it hard. And sometimes Nate, he gets so excited. He kind of, I wouldn't say over wrestle, but he tries to do too much, but he can just kind of relax and wrestle. And but no, I was happy for him. And does Nate Desmond start over
Well,
Braden Davis?
we'll get to that in the next part. When we talk about the
Okay.
Ohio State, Penn State. Uh, Duke was really challenged.
He was. Catcher Bone, man, that dude's solid. His dad wrestled for Michigan.
I remember
Me and him
him.
been on a lot of trips together. Like, that's a solid dude. So,
Hey. This is where you'd say PJ Duke dug down and found, as they used to say in the old days, his intestinal fortitude and came back and won that match.
yeah. Winners win, man. And that dude's a winner. So he's gonna try to I mean, it was like the last 7 seconds or 8 seconds. He got taken down and got out and got a takedown right away, or reverse or whatever it
More than
was.
7 seconds, but he dug down and got that intestinal fortitude. He came back.
Yeah, but he immediately showed a sense of urgency. Like, it ain't going down this way.
And then that was it's good to see. Actually, both those guys are pretty young, so they're going to be battling for you. They're both freshmen, so they're going to be battling for a while to come.
Yeah, no, they are. And man, I mean, wrestling is just so. It's good to be alive and watch wrestling at the time it is right now with all these young talent and all these kids coming through.
Freshmen ain't wrestling like freshmen.
Yeah, these freshmen, that whole class, the sophomore class and this senior class they got now, these kids are so good.
You look at this freshman class, like 133, Aaron Seidel, Jax Forrest, Marcus Blaze. Man, you got the returning national champion in Bird there, and nobody's really even talking about him, even though he's undefeated. He's winning, but everybody's talking about which freshman's going to take him out.
Right. They automatically saying it's gonna be Blaze or friggin' Jax Forces, and Lucas Bird is steady just doing his thing.
He's like, man, I'm winning.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. 33 is gonna be.
I think that's the weight class everybody wants to watch.
And Seidel is just.
And you still got a 2-time finalist in the weight class that has a losing record.
Oh, who was that?
Drake Ayala.
Oh, yeah. He wrestled good this weekend, too.
He wrestled good, but he still lost.
I know. I think he's going to figure it out by the time the national tournament come around. He's just getting so close. His wrestling's getting better and better every week, so I think he might figure it out.
And then, you still got Frost and All-American there,
Yeah.
Yes. Dude, there's going to be at least 2 All-Americans that's going to be out in the round of 12.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, 33 is just, you kind of forget about Frost just because, those guys are just tough kids that wrestle solid. You kind of forget about them.
But
like Jax, because, I wouldn't say he's fancy, but he's just so dynamic, and how he scores, he's just so fun to watch that you forget about Frost. Like Blaze, he's dynamic, but not dynamic like Jax. It's just he's very stingy. He doesn't come out of position, and he's fun to watch because he can put up a lot of points, or he can shut you down and keep it 3-1 and still be calm and cool.
Depending on who comes out of the Big Ten, whoever comes out of the Big Ten undefeated is the number 1 seed.
Yeah, you gotta give it to the Big Ten, bro.
Whoever comes out of there is number 1 seed. Depends on who wins this weekend with Penn State could decide who's the number 2 seed. And then depends on if Jax Forrest wins out, he definitely got to get the 2 or 3 seed.
Yeah, but what about Seidel?
And he probably gonna get the 4 seed because
Seidel may not have as many wins
quality wins as Jax, and because Jax to win, he's got to still beat an All-American. He's got to beat Frost.
Yeah. Are they gonna wrestle soon?
The only time they're gonna wrestle is at
Big 12,
the finals of the Big 12.
But Oklahoma State wrestles Iowa soon, so that'll be his meet Drake Ayala.
Yeah, but that would have just gave him a common opponent.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
And then and then Drake Ayala could just screw up the whole bracket by winning the Big Tens.
Yeah, he can. So it's so crazy, man. But Penn State Michigan was a good duel. They had Iowa Michigan State. Ooh, I'm going to Iowa Michigan. Yeah, go ahead.
Iowa jumps out, wins the first 3 matches, and it started going bad right for Gabe Arnold at 84.
Hey, do you think that was a takedown by Fishback, or
Yes.
did Gabe had it won with his
No, it was
takedown
a takedown.
by Fishback?
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. It took
Once the
Gabe a
hands
long time
touched
to
the
roll through.
ground, that
Yeah,
was a takedown. They can't say reaction time. That was a takedown. It sucks for
yeah.
Gabe that because that's 2 weeks in a row. He just had one that had to slip out of his hands, slip through his fingers.
Yeah, he's so. It's like he's so good, but he's gonna win those eventually. I think that's the thing, though. Ferrari usually win those. That's the
Yeah, he wins
difference
those
in those
sneaky
guys.
matches, but Gabe hasn't found a way to finish them. Gabe hasn't found a way to finish a match yet.
Yeah, like I think Ferrari's style, he can always get to a leg when he needs it. Usually, like he can.
So
I
is
mean,
he
the only
coming
one
back
who
this
stopped him
season?
from getting to a leg was Welsh. I think so. I mean, it looked like he probably had a sprained ankle. It just depending on how
So that
bad the
means
sprained ankle
Gabe's going to
is.
sit on the bench
I
when he
would bet
comes
it's a
back.
sprain.
Or is Gabe going
Do
to try
what?
to go and qualify at 97?
I don't know. I know 2 interviews ago, Brand said Ferrari's their guy. So yeah, I don't know if he changed his mind or what now, since Gabe has been
Well, Gabe hasn't won the big
wrestling
match and
that way
become the guy
twice.
yet. So, you got to
Yeah,
go with the
hey,
guy that's been winning.
if Gabe wins that match against McNeely and Fishback, he would have had a good case.
But he didn't. So if
Yeah, but he
Ferrari
didn't. But
comes
he kept it
back,
close.
it's close, It's like they say it's close but no cigar. But
Yeah,
I think
yeah, yeah,
eventually he'll find a way to get over that hump and finish off a match. But
yeah.
other than that, man, I think that's after that it was just downhill for Iowa.
Yeah. Bazakis rolled Peterson. Not as bad as he did the first
Yeah,
time.
didn't he fall
Uh,
the first time?
yeah, and Feldman beat Keeter, right? Yeah, he beat Big Ben.
Yep.
Um,
Finally, because
and
he was 0
yeah,
3 against them last year. He beat him. He lost to him in the duel. Lost to him at Big Ten. And lost to him at Nationals.
yeah.
So
So
that was a
Feldman beat him, and like I said, Bazakis beat Peterson. Davino beat Iola. Like we said, I thought Iola wrestled a little better this time,
Ayala wrestled
but
great.
Davino's pretty good.
Davino had to hold on for dear life.
Yeah, Peterson wrestled pretty good. Was that 41? Yeah, that's
Came
the. I guess
back. He
is
looked like
Bailey out at 41?
I don't know. Well, Bailey looks like Bailey
Peter,
and
that other guy, I want to say it's Kel
Jordan
Peterson
Williams. They were both out of the lineup
Williams.
at
Yeah,
57.
yeah,
Is it better for
yeah,
them to just stay home, stay
yeah,
in Arkansas?
yeah.
Like the transfer, these you got. Let's go at Figueroa at Oklahoma State. Didn't work out for him. Sitting on the bench. Should he have stayed at Arizona State? Bailey and Jordan Williams, should they have stayed at Arkansas?
Yeah, it's something to that. But I mean, but it worked out for Buchanan. It worked out for Dean Peterson right now. So as many people we can say it's not working out for, it's
Same
some
thing
people it's
last
working
year.
out
You
for. I
had
mean,
what was it?
Rocco
Tibor.
Welsh is doing good at Penn State.
That's true.
Corey Teamer. Yeah, it didn't work out good for him. Yeah, and some of these guys like your Little Rock and even Arizona State, I do know they give a lot of one-on-one individual time. And not saying that Iowa doesn't, but wrestling is such a mental sport
You
that
just
when
said
you
it, bro.
click with a coach, what's that?
But you just said it. They're not giving it one-on-one time. You said Arizona State do it, but you don't know if Iowa. You basically just said they ain't giving one-on-one time.
Well, I'm not saying they don't, but I'm saying it because it's a smaller program with maybe not as much needs as a big Iowa.
Yeah.
You get to really have your own coach. Like Little Rock was really all about Nassar Belly. You know what I'm saying? Like they were about. He was that was their main
All-American
guy.
true freshman.
Yeah, and
remember
that was one of their biggest
I remember
recruits.
watching him wrestle Frost, and he tech fall Frost. I was like, holy crap, that kid's good.
Yeah. I've been around Bailey a long time. He's his coach Ryan Johnson's a good dude. So yeah, I hope he figured it out.
Is he better off? He should have just stayed at 33 and at Little Rock.
Man, I liked him at Little Rock. I thought, it's always cool to go someplace where you can help make the program good. I think that's always something cool to be said. And that's the thing, too, about...
Wait, he was the first... He goes down as the first All-American for Little Rock, right?
Right. And that's the thing, too, about wrestling. Like, everybody's like, oh, so much money out there. But this sport is not football. It's hard to go wrestle for money. Like,
it's hard
money
to do it,
is a hard...
going to do it. Because, you're always going to have the situation where the Little Rocks happen. As soon as Little Rock gets another All-American or Cal Bakersfield or Cal whatever, some big school.
You saying everybody's going to do it, but that don't mean it's going to work. Like, just because everybody's going to do it doesn't mean it's going to work.
Bro, but I'm just saying it's the world we live in right now.
Yeah.
Even now they got to close the transfer portal.
No, here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they should close it, and I'm not saying they shouldn't get paid. I'm just saying in the sport of wrestling, as a combat sport, and how much you have to be mentally and physically in it, and the pressure that you put on yourself, when you add money to it, it makes it a different element, right? Like football, you can go out there and play, and it won't even affect you as much because you can go blame the quarterback, the lineman. Like wrestling, it's you. And we paid you $500,000 to be here. You better win.
Well, it's a good thing they don't get a refund nowadays. Or some people be asking for some refund.
That is true.
I mean, a couple of schools, hey, I need a refund.
Right. You did not give us a national championship or All-American.
I need a refund. Pass me that check you wrote. I wouldn't cash it yet. We just revoked it.
Yeah, okay. No. They better cash it right away.
And let's keep moving. Rutgers.
Yeah.
What about Rutgers this weekend?
They put me. What was it? Wisconsin?
Minnesota.
That's right. Minnesota.
Big win. Man,
that is a big win. And a little Aiden Smith beat Torrey Volk at 125. That's a big win for him. They had a couple big wins. Rutgers is always a scrappy team, man.
Yeah.
The Big Ten period is just so tough, bro. Like the kids you just don't know of, and
I still say the Big 12 is better because I'm a Big 12 school person. I'm just kidding. It's better.
It's going to be interesting with Aiden at 125 and Anthony Knox coming in at 125. So it'll be interesting how Rutgers play that one.
That's going to be somebody.
Somebody's going to be.
It ain't going to be interesting. Somebody's going to sit on the bench.
Yeah.
Who is it going to be?
Yeah. I got to go back and watch the Minnesota and Rutgers. I didn't even see who got upset and
what did
who
you
won.
see this week? What did you do, bro? I was
what did I do this weekend?
Still watching what's on. What's happening?
Friday. It was so much going on. First of all, Friday though, I usually do kickboxing at the gym, so I was there kickboxing.
It ain't working for you.
Man, please. Hey, you want to spar with me, bro? You can get these hands fast. And
backhand you.
Yeah, I parry that. But yeah, I did kickboxing, and then I went to like recovery place. But I was trying to watch. I was watching Iowa and Ohio State, but I didn't see all the other ones.
Yeah.
So
a lot of matches happened there. A lot of good things. A lot of big things there. But yeah, that was still huge for Rutgers. I think they needed a win like that because they've always been on the verge of upsetting the school or one of the top 10s. But I can't remember them ever beating the top 10 team.
No, I guess you're right. This is their first time kind of beating the top 10 team, huh?
Yeah.
No, they had to have some kind of win before because they always been there. They got some big wins.
I don't remember ever being in the top 10.
I mean, I don't think they never beat an Iowa or Penn State or even an Ohio State, but they had to be somebody else amongst there.
I don't know.
You might be right, bro. I don't think they haven't beat Iowa.
Yeah. But overall, great win. Let's talk about Iowa. They could possibly get they possibly have 6 losses this season.
I know, so crazy. Hey, they got to win in Michigan State though, huh?
Let's do a trivia. What's Iowa's worst season in school history?
Was it the Zaleski season?
Nope.
Dang, he got fired. He had a decent season. Oh my God, my boy Brand's in trouble. Brands, come on the
No, I
podcast,
think
talk to us.
it's not Brand's. It's not possible for him to have the worst season. Well, it's still possible, but he'd have to be upset. He'd have to get upset.
Okay.
But their worst season was
Man,
8 losses in 1967.
Okay, that's way before Gable time, then.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then the other,
dang,
I
8 losses.
think Brands had 5 losses his first year. I think Zaleski might have had 7 losses. But either way, they're going to end up with their 3rd worst season in school history.
Dang. Who they got left? They got Okie State and who else?
That's going to be an interesting one.
And they beat Okie State at the national duels, though.
So that's a different team now.
It is a different team now. They was young then too, and they got their experience, a little bit more experience now. They will, so
33 is a different, Yellow
yeah,
one.
it is. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, anybody wrestling Jack's Force for the first time, and 9 times out of 10, unless you're that dude, you're getting beat because this style is so weird. You never felt nothing like it. Like you're getting beat.
He's doing that throw by a lot. I'm like, man, he makes that look easy.
Yeah, the dude is so, and like once he's attached to you, he just has a different feel. Like Iola's, if they wrestle Jack Forrest, is that, in my opinion, that's gonna be a tech, bro.
He ain't taking Ayala.
Okay.
He ain't taking Ayala.
Okay, you want to bet?
I bet. Well, what's the bet?
Wings. We'll go wings.
You already owe me a comment. You already owe me an X-Men.
We'll buy you some new gear. The money coach will get you some new gear. Get you some fresh gear.
I need a sweats and a hoodie. Simple person.
Comfort. I can get you comfort like I had on last week. That's the best.
No, that's just Barney gear. I need to look like Barney now.
It can be different colors, bro. We'll get you pink.
Nah. So let's talk about what we got. The big match this weekend. Let's run down the big match.
Oh man, because we did it 3 weeks ago when I messed up. It's all right.
Yes, let's talk about it. So, Barney.
But stop, bro. It's
you
the
coached,
money.
125. Let's start. Kale always believes in let's just start at 125. He doesn't even like drawing. As long as I've known him, he always like start at 25.
He started one time at heavyweight last year.
Did they draw?
I don't know. I know they started heavyweight because I had got there just in time for Luke's match at 125.
So, you've coached them both. They're both teammates.
Yeah.
Bazak, they're both undefeated, right?
Yeah, they're both undefeated. Well, they both lost to their teammate, which technically does not count.
Nowadays it don't, but I think in the old days it used to, huh?
Yeah, in the old days it used to.
So, they're both undefeated, both former teammates, both know each other. So, as the guy that used to coach them both, who used to win in the room?
They didn't wrestle each other a lot because Luke was like a 113 pounder and Bazakas was like 132. So they was really spread out. And Luke just couldn't wrestle because Bazakas was so dang explosive. He could hurt you if he wanted to. He was so explosive. And Luke was still a youngster then. So they didn't wrestle that much. And when we play wrestle, they could have, but Bazakas really didn't know how to play wrestle. And a lot of those kids didn't understand it, so he would still hurt them. So Luke kind of stayed down with his guys. Every now and then he might wrestle with Bazakas, but I would say Bazakas would have won if they would have wrestled in the room then, for sure. But
what do you say now?
I think Luke gonna get him, man.
You on Luke, okay.
Yeah, I'm going with Luke. I never picking against my guy.
Major decision.
I'm going Luke.
Fall.
I don't know about tech fall. I think it's gonna be close. I think the thing with Bazakas is he's so strong. Like he's strong, bro. I think Luke can't let him jump on the lead, and you can't get reversed. You can't get reversed on top, and you can't let him jump onto the lead.
Does Bazakas has a weight problem?
No, I mean he's handling it, but he's been down since November. That's a long time. And lately, if you watch Bazakas matches, he's slowly been fading a little bit in the third.
Yeah, that's what I said. Does he have a weight problem?
Yeah, not bad, but he jumps out to such a big lead that he still can wrestle.
Because he jumped out to a big lead against Peterson this weekend, 7-0, and then it was a close match.
Yeah. So we'll see. I think the thing about Luke, Luke finally look like he got his gas tank back. He's gonna come. He's coming.
So you're saying Penn State 3?
Yeah, I give it to Penn State 3 for sure all day.
Our next match, undefeated.
This is a good one. This is a
DeVito,
good one.
Marcus Blaze.
Hold on, go back. Who you got at 125? Well, I'm putting my stuff out there. Who you got?
Since I think, going back to what you said, Bazaka's fading. I noticed the same thing, especially this past weekend. I'm going to go with Luke.
Luke. Okay. All right. 133. Definitely a great match. And, I done seen these guys all wrestle when they were younger before. And not that matters as much, but I'm going with Blaze. I'm still going with Blaze. I'm going 133 Blaze.
Yeah, I hate to agree with you on that one because I also noticed both when he wrestled Ayala and when he wrestled Frost, Davino fades.
Yeah, and Blaze has this calm
he'll
ice in his
keep
veins.
coming at you, and then
Yeah.
I think one takedown might not win this match.
No, for sure. Because Davino's gonna come. Like Davino's a dog. Like
Yeah.
even though I'm picking Blaze, like it could easily be the other way. But I just know
It's
Marcus
a toss-up
is.
match, but I'll go in favor of Blaze just because I've noticed, like I said, when he wrestled Frost and when he wrestled Ayala, he faded. He was fading at the end, and Blaze seems to have a tank.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 6-0 Penn State. 41.
Yeah. 41. Mendez winning. Hold on. let me say this. Mendez is with it, but if they put my boy Nate Desmond in there, I'm not counting them out.
Really?
I go with my dudes.
So I'll say so he has one more match before they got to pull his red shirt, right?
Yep.
If they're not pulling his red shirt, I say they're going to put out Davis because either way he's got to get a feel for Mendez. If he wants to win, you can't just. There's no need saving him. You got to put a feel for him.
Yeah.
Either way, I still see a major. But then again, I'm
if both them Nate is out there, it's not going to be a major.
Huh? I'm gonna say a major. I'm saying a major right now for
okay.
For them.
Mendez. No matter 49. Who's out there, you say it's a major. 49 Shane Van Ness. Is that
Styles?
Not Gallagher.
Shane Van Ness.
Styles. That's a good one. I'm going Van Ness, bro.
Oh yeah, that's Van Ness. Might be a major.
Yeah, I'm going Mendez if my boy Nate Desmond ain't out there. If Nate Desmond's out there, I'm going Nasty Nate.
Yeah, I still say if it's Mendez, even if it's Desmond, I say the freshman gets spanked.
I'm not buying it, bro. My dude's ready to wrestle,
gets
bro.
Humble pie if he goes out there.
My dude's ready to wrestle, bro. He gonna bang. Like Nate's gonna bang.
I'm gonna say,
telling you.
That's another interesting one. Nate from 25 to 41. Like, man, we won't even talk about the problem they're gonna have next year.
Yeah. That's a whole nother animal.
Nagao still technically be back. You got Ono.
Well, still got Blaze.
I guess you could. I guess Blaze could redshirt, and I guess Blaze could redshirt, and I guess Davis could redshirt. So you could still slide Ono and Howard in there. But then in 2 years, then it's going to be. Well, there might be an Olympic year, so somebody could still get an Olympic red shirt in there.
Right.
Squeeze them out.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be crazy. All right, what's that? 57.
Penn State.
The Gallagher.
Still
Gallagher.
Yeah,
I go with Penn State. He didn't. They had another guy out there who actually came out pretty tough, but
Penn State.
Penn State. We're going with what's that? PJ Duke. Okay, 65. Carson and Mesenbrink. Gotta go Mesenbrink still.
Manger.
Yeah, Carson's good too. It's because Carson is good, bro. It's just
I think he's gonna fall over a couple of times.
Yeah, but Mesenbrink it's like Mesenbrink and Mendez. Them two dudes on a whole nother level right now.
Their lung power and their speed and their power is just So I'm gonna go Manger. Sorry, Carson. Carson's been around. He's an
74.
old man. 74.
Levi Haynes.
This was
Who
a
said
close match
74?
last time, wasn't it?
Who is it? I forgot.
Who's Haynes wrestling? Damn.
Not Carson.
Either way,
Not
Haynes.
Luke Haig. Who they wrestle, bro? How we not know this?
I can't remember who it was.
Oh man, let me see. Can I look it up?
Let me Google it real quick.
Man, yeah, Google that. Who's Ohio State 74? Why is this drawing a blank? Well, we so bad at names, bro. I don't know how we two can. We're horrible at names.
It's Carson.
Oh yeah. So hold on. Who's at 65 then? I thought Carson was at 65.
No, he's at 74.
So that's Ethan Burden. They had him out there. Who was the
Patty
other dude at
Gallagher.
65? I thought Patty. Who was at 57 then?
Yeah.
I thought Gallagher was at 57.
Brandon Cannon.
Cannon. That's because he's a sim kid. Cannon, I should forget that. He's a Wyoming sim kid. Cannon and PJ Duke is going to be interesting, bro.
Still Penn State.
Cannon's been hurt, though, so I don't know if he's going to be there by then.
All right, Patty might get tech falled.
Yeah, Patty might get tech fall, but Carson and Levi Haynes are going to be a close one. I thought Carson was wrestling.
Carson was beating them last year.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. You know, I think Levi Haynes is going to pull it out because he's just a dog like that.
Match.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry, you're not going to get Ted Carson. I think this one is going to be a little closer.
Yeah, take that back, bro. Take that back.
I take that back. All right, 84.
You gotta tell me on there. Look it up, so we know who on there. Is it Luke Haig? Fishback. Yeah.
Versus the former
Rocky
Buckeye.
Grudge match right there.
And
Grudge match right
like
there.
watching Rocco wrestle and watching Fishback wrestle. I don't think it's close. I think it's not a major, but it's a dominant win. What do you think? 97?
Hey, I'm going Rocco. I think he's been wrestling good.
A tech fall.
Who we got 97? Haig and
Barr.
Oh, Josh Barr.
Tech fall.
I don't know if it's a tech fall, but I definitely go with Barr.
Fall.
And then heavyweight, that's a Feldman. It should be the favorite, but I'm going with my boy Mirasola. You know, what's my dudes? My dudes.
You know, Mirasola
Feldman is the favorite.
A tough match this weekend. You know, he fought till the end. Almost, you know, he just needed just a little more.
He's almost figuring some things out. He's getting close.
I think Feldman wins this one. I think Feldman wins this one, but then I think Mirasola, you know, he's getting the knowledge he needs, and he's going to push him over in nationals and Big Tens and nationals. What are your thoughts?
I don't know, man. I hope Mirasola figured out for him being a light heavyweight, man. But that Big Ten heavyweight is not. It's going to be rough. I mean, all those guys kind of beat everybody, and the Michigan heavyweight is starting to, you know, he's starting to get back up to form after transferring for Campbell. Seems like he's Feldman.
Feldman.
Yeah, he's starting to get back into trusting his coaches. Like, it takes a while to. That's what I was saying earlier. Like,
he's beaten Feldman before. He beat him in the All-Star match 2 years ago.
Yeah, but it takes a while to, like, you get around new coaches to really, not saying that you don't believe them, but earning that trust.
His best quality win has still been Feldman in his last 2 years.
No.
He hasn't, still, hasn't beaten the top tier, but his best quality win has been against Feldman. Like, you know, there's some guys you just have their number. Like last year, Keeter had Feldman's number.
Yeah.
This year,
he finally got one back.
Finally got one flipped the switch there, but some guys, you know.
You think AJ Ferrari going to figure it out too by the time?
I don't know, you know. He's doing just enough to win. He's got that tough ride, which works for heavyweight sometimes, you know, holding them down. But that dominant freshman that won, well, I wouldn't say dominant freshman, but the kid that won the national title is not the same person that's wrestling anymore.
Yeah. You talking about when he was a freshman?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like he still love it. So you never. I mean, these tournaments, just everybody's so close to each other. You just
Yeah.
never know, especially with heavyweight. It's close.
Them heavyweights, it could be. It's any man's show.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Like who's been the most dominant?
Batista 2 years ago, he crushed everybody, and then
Yeah.
I
But
never saw
who's
him
been the
lose to
most?
the two people he lost to at Nationals that
All
year.
right. Who's the most dominant heavyweight in the Big Ten right now? Is it
Nobody's just
Feldman?
really been dominant. It'd be Feldman.
Right, because he has the most wins over everybody, basically.
Yeah.
And Braxton Amos been looking good.
He's been looking good, but he still has not found the. He had Feldman
Yeah.
beat too.
Yeah, he did.
Gave up the stalling and the takedown. But Amos is one of those heavyweights that's could be pretty dangerous.
It takes a while just
I
to
think
get up there. He's been in school for a minute.
Feldman is going to go into Nationals with like a 12 seed and end up being an All-American.
Yeah.
Going to spoil somebody's Sunday or Saturday.
Do you know? I mean, everybody's been talking about Penn State and Ohio State this weekend. Are there any other good duels?
Iowa State, Northern Iowa. Anytime the Iowa school wrestles Iowa school, that's always in-state rivalry. I'm gonna be up there for that one, so it'll be a good time to cheer. Get the clothes going.
Yeah, Penn State and Ohio State. Other actions. Dang, I'm trying to see if any other good ones. That's all they talk about is Penn State and Ohio State.
Oh, there's a. I don't think this weekend's only Penn State and Ohio State. Nobody else is even talking about any other matches, except for the kids' mothers. That's on the other team. That's on the teams that's wrestling. And then they might.
You got
the Penn State, Iowa
Rutgers
State.
and Michigan State.
Oh, come on, no, that's not. You said, well, every match is good to somebody.
Yeah, yep. That's what you said. Northern Illinois and Northwestern. Nebraska and Illinois would be a decent one. Be some good matches there. Oh, Michigan is at Iowa. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
And then that Sunday you got Indiana and Nebraska, and Iowa and Purdue, and then Ohio State has Maryland.
Okay, there's some key matches, but
Michigan and Wisconsin. It's some good matches this weekend. That's Sunday. So bro, it's always something going on in Big Ten.
Michigan, Iowa. You think Michigan could beat Iowa?
Nah, I don't. Just watch how they wrestle.
Let's go for this here. 25. Who's Michigan got?
Kid's solid, but well, he can beat if they're not putting Dean Peterson out there. He can beat the other guy. He can scrap with Dean Peterson, but I think Dean Peterson be a little bit too much for him.
41, 33. Who you got? Who Michigan got?
That 33 got tech by Blaze.
Okay.
I'm going Iowa there.
Iowa. 41. Yeah. Ragusan could win.
Ragusan can win against that Peterson or Bailey.
49, Michigan's 49-pounder ain't that bad either.
He ain't. And I love my boy KJ, Kevin Jackson, Olympic champ, USA head coach at one time, USA development coach. Hey, stop it, bro. He's a Cyclone. Like, wait, this is a former Cyclone.
I like the guy.
Come on. Stop it. I'm saying he coaches at Michigan. That's why I'm a Michigan fan.
But you sound like you were sucking up a little. I like KJ.
Stop. I'm just saying the man resume. It's Black History Month, dog. We got to celebrate some of the best black coaches in the game.
Like 57, Michigan can win.
Yeah, Captain Ball could definitely win that match. 65, you got to go Caliendo.
Caliendo 74 and 84. Mantanonas, they can win.
They got the Mantanonas are dangerous, so they can catch anybody. They're dangerous.
Iowa could technically lose this match.
Yeah, they could. I don't think they'd let that one happen, bro. Like, if Iowa lose to Michigan, bruh, like, I don't think Brands will be out of a job, but if he loses that duel, it's going to be close.
If he loses
I don't think they're getting rid of him, no.
Like I said, who you going to bring in?
Cal Dake, bro. I think that's a great one.
Jordan Burroughs.
Stop. They're not bringing in Jordan Burroughs, bro. They're not bringing in Jordan Burroughs to Iowa, bro. Stop.
Hey, I went to Iowa.
You went to Iowa State.
Okay, that's true. I thought I was going to be a Hawkeye. But then the wind blew me in the direction he needed to put me. You know, they say the Lord works in mysterious ways.
Mysterious ways. Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. Hey, Iowa, Michigan. It's some good wrestling this weekend, but everybody's gonna be on Ohio State.
Michigan. I would not write Michigan off.
Nah, I don't want to write them off. And there's some good coaches, man. The Big Ten has so many good coaches.
Well,
and that's what
they got a big pocketbook.
Yeah, and it's always like when they see these high school kids beat these college guys, and everybody's like, "Oh, they're gonna be so good in college." That's not necessarily so because it's different.
Yeah.
Right. When these college coaches see you every day now, like they see you every weekend and they're game planning for you, then it gets different. Right? Your sophomore year is different because now everybody knows what you do.
I think you need to look back. Like, you remember when Tion, Esposito, and all those guys and Slater, all them came out, true freshmen, open up on top All-Americans and national champions. And then the next, Espo, like, I thought Espo, his freshman year was going to be national champion. He rolled up, he was rolling up Holker, who was the national champion.
Him and Slater wrestle a little bit?
They did.
I can't remember who Espo won.
But Espo didn't even All-American that year, his freshman year.
Yeah, he didn't.
After he went to nationals with, his only losses was to Tion, which I still say they had one of the best scrambles I ever saw at the Big 12.
Back then it was 5 teams in the Big 12, right?
It was 5 teams in the Big 12.
And that was one of the toughest conferences with 5 teams.
All 5 teams was ranked in the top 10.
That was crazy. Now that was truly crazy. 5 teams all ranked in the top 10.
Oh yeah. Missouri was the odd man out for a while there, but then they climbed up there.
Yeah. Missouri. I gotta give a shout out to Missouri. I ain't been up there in a while. I gotta see. It's like they got some talent because Aiden Sinclair and they got some guys.
Man, Aiden Sinclair, he's probably gonna go to national. He could possibly go to national with the 1 seed.
He could, and he definitely.
Well, if he wins out Big 12, if Rocco Welsh wins out, he gets the number 1 seed. Yeah. If he loses somewhere at Big Tens or anywhere, Aiden Sinclair wins out. Aiden Sinclair gets the number 1 seed.
I agree, and I'm about to kiss up because Brian Smith, coach at Mizzou, is one of the best coaches in the game and definitely one of the best CEOs out there, man. He built that Mizzou program up from nothing.
I remember, I remember 97, 98, that's when they used to let coaches used to pick the wild card guys, and the only guys in the Missouri was qualifying is when they gave them at least the wild cards so that they just had somebody at nationals. I remember those days. But then, within a couple of years, they turned it around. They started it, I think, who was the guys that they brought in that started? They brought in them. Ryan, Dante Stone was some of them guys that they.
Yeah, it was. I'll keep saying Tion.
They brought in Scott Barker, who I thought was going to be their first national champion.
Yeah, Tyrone Woodley and Scott Barker. That was their biggest recruits, and they're Missouri kids. Tyrone Woodley and Scott Barker.
I remember they pulled him out of red shirt.
He lost to Rashad.
Heavy. Then the next year he went down to 184. Manhandled. What was the guy from Oklahoma State?
Rashad. Yeah,
I was like, good Lord. I mean, he
lost to him in the finals.
And then at nationals, I don't know. I think it was a far-going conclusion that Barker was going to be Missouri's first national champion going into that final.
Yeah, they did. And he transferred after that.
He transferred to Oregon State. He got kicked off the Missouri team.
I know, because he did. He couldn't obey the rules, bro. Something, I don't know. Scott, they say he was a strange dude, but.
And then he transferred to Oregon State.
Yeah.
Came back and
they ended up dropping their program.
Yeah. I was like, good Lord.
Hey, when people used to go, you probably didn't know about this when you were in high school, but when people used to go to Virginia Beach Senior Nationals, it used to be in Cleveland. you know, the one they have in Virginia Beach, the
Yeah.
NHSCA. It used to be in Cleveland, and Scott Barker was one of the first kids I ever seen pin his way through that tournament. Like he pinned everybody at that tournament. That time, that was like a huge deal because that's when they only let seniors in.
Now they only let seniors that placed at the states in,
Yeah,
or you have to be a state champion to get in.
yeah, you had to be a state champ. You can petition to be in if you were a state placer. They might
Depends
have
on
let
what
you
state
in.
you were from.
Yeah, and I
Remember.
mean, and back then that was a big deal. Now they open up to dang near everybody, but
Man, that's not
it
even
was.
bad. Nowadays it's I don't know. I don't want to say I don't know. Everybody's in it. But yeah, Scott Barker, I remember, like I said, his freshman year he wrestled Mark Canal at Iowa State heavyweight, lost. The next year he went down 97. He went 97 the next year. He wrestled Kale.
Mm.
And then the year after that, he went 84 when he manhandled Rochold.
Yeah.
And then that's after he finished second in nationals. He got kicked off, and I remember them. Oregon wrestled Oklahoma State. Like, okay, this is going to be a good match. And I think Rochold either tech falled him or pinned him. I was like, man, and I don't even think he finished that season.
Mm.
But those are like the turning point, the point for Missouri. You know, after that, they just kept the flood doors open. They started getting all the good kids.
Yeah, no, the group they brought in with, you know, when they started bringing in Askren, Matt Pell,
Matt Pell. Who was
yeah, Woodley in there. Woodley was there. He was All-American. Tyron Woodley.
49, 57.
Yeah, they had a couple for it. Michael Chandler was in there. He walked on. He added to the list too.
Yeah.
It was some good. They had some good team.
But yeah, but
he was with that team though, and then
Woodley,
like that team that took third.
Yeah, Askren.
Yeah. Max Askren, his brother, right? You had him too. So they just had.
They had a, you know, Pell was pretty good.
Going.
He only made All-American finally his senior year at 165.
Who was that?
Matt Pell.
Yeah. He the story about Matt Pell is he came back and pinned his way for third. That was crazy.
Well,
that was some bonus
But the funny
points.
thing is, because he was wrestling Galloway from Northern Illinois, who was whooping his butt and got pinned. That was to make that was the blood round. He was getting his butt whooped and somehow pulled out the pin.
Yeah, he did. Matt Pell had a run, man. Oh, Marble. Cool. I think Marble was good too. Marable.
Yep.
Yeah. Man, they just had some guys, and you know.
You just realized what happened there. I corrected you on a noun pronunciation.
Yeah, you correct me. I think I was correcting myself, but you can have credit.
I said Marable. You said Marble.
I think I said it at the same time you said it, but sure, Sion, that makes you feel better. You can have
that makes me feel better. I did a good thing.
But it's just. It's some good dudes. And then plus my boy Don Bradley's coaching at Mizzou, Kendrick Maple. So they're doing a good job. We got to get some guys there.
Kendrick Maple. Yeah, he came on a recruiting trip at Iowa State.
Yeah.
It just so happened he was the weekend Kale took the job at Penn State.
Really? Yeah, Kendrick Maple was like sneaky good. Like, because I kept hearing about him.
Freshman year, he wrestled 133. You know, he got rolled up. He was good, but he got rolled up.
Yeah.
A lot that year.
Like, I just kept hearing about him. Then all of a sudden.
Then the next year, he went 41. Did pretty good. Won it the next year again at 41. He didn't made All-American that first year. And then he went 49. He probably should have stayed 41 his senior year. But, you know, that guy was good.
Yeah. He wanted to feel good. He wanted to eat. Shoot. Yeah, wanted to eat and feel good. So, all right, bro. What else we got? We went over
that's about it, man. It's Penn State, Ohio State. Everybody's gonna have their popcorn. I might have to host a game watch party. Have the flow crew or something.
You got a flow crew over. Who's any Big 12 duels going on?
Iowa State, West Virginia, Iowa State, Northern Iowa. Okie State wrestled somebody.
Okay.
It's just a weekend. But like I said, the only match anybody's talking about this weekend is Penn State, Ohio State. Is this the team that's going to stop Penn State's win streak?
Yeah,
If you ask
it's gonna be
Ohio State,
crazy.
they're saying yes.
Yeah,
If you ask Penn State, they're like no.
Oh, and they're going in the Bryce Jordan Center. That place is packed,
I love that
and
place.
they have it. Yeah, no, it's nice. It's a good spot. I guess Penn State has to pay. Penn State Wrestling has to pay to use the Bryce Jordan Center because technically Penn State doesn't own the Bryce Jordan Center, so it's interesting.
That's how a lot of these college campuses. Back in the day, Iowa State, they had to pay to use the Hilton Coliseum. I think the school bought it back now, but yeah. But yeah, like they had to pay rent for the basketball team practice there, so they had to pay rent and everything. But I don't know if it's still that way. Most of these facilities, when colleges wasn't these big businesses that they are now, so they had to sell buildings and stuff to make money.
It's crazy, bro. Crazy. All right, man. Well, that's a wrap.
All right,
Big
Pimp
weekend.
Barney.
Oh my gosh, this guy. Hey, the people want you to stop hating on how clean I am and how fresh I am. That's what the people want.
Hey, Barney was clean and fresh. Just ask the kids.
Yeah, like I said, and it was cuddling season, so it's cold around here, so
hey,
I stay comfy.
All right, Barney. Sunday we'll do the show. I'm gonna be in Iowa, so we're gonna do the show from my hotel room, maybe in the Hilton Coliseum room, maybe from the Iowa State wrestling room.
Hold on, hold on. Before we got to send a shout out to our body, bro. But before I do that, I'm gonna send out a shout out to one of the kids I used to coach, Dale Corbin, Wyoming Seminary, committed to North Carolina State. Shout out to him. And Blair, Blair, they beat Wyoming Sim. So I'm pretty happy they're back to returning that rivalry the way it used to be. So I'm pretty happy for them. I guess I'll be happy for them. Whatever. I know they're happy that I'm going and they can kind of bully Sim again. So shout out Blair for making things go back to the natural order of things. I know their guys are happy. But shout out to my boy Dale Corbin.
That's just wrong. All right. So, we also got to thank the sponsors. Got to stay. Kale's Cookies. I still don't have no cookies, man. I talked to him the other day about that. Say, hey, man, how you going to send Barney some cookies and not send me none? Huh? So how you going to send Barney a cookie and not send me? What's going on here, bro?
He said you're not fresh enough. He said until you pick up your gear and your wardrobe, he's not sending you no cookies.
Huh? I did? I don't remember that. Let's shout out.
He don't want to get in no NCAA trouble. No NCAA
shout
trouble.
Shout out to John Wilkins, Arribite. Did you use the bar yet?
I haven't got one.
Oh. See, man, you ain't cool and fresh, so you don't get a bar.
I know. Hey, I said I want to see my weightlifting class work out with him.
All right. John, you going to go down and help him with the weightlifting class? I don't think Cordell will be able to do one. What, Cornell? I call you Cordell. I don't think Cornell will be able to do one push-up or one of them bar workouts.
First of all, you got to call me the money. That'll make you say it better. Two, how you gonna remember Borny and can't remember my real name?
Hey,
it's the money for you.
For calling Kyle Brackley Kevin. Did you
I know they talked about it on Flow the other day. They're like, yeah, I'm calling out. It's all right, bro. You get it together one day.
One of those days.
Another great show, man.
All right,
it's a good time.
I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta get up and go make some donuts before I begin my day tomorrow. So
yeah. And we didn't talk about Zagreb. Maybe next time we gotta add some of the international flow.
Oh man. Well, we'll talk about it right now. Like the US had a great time in Zagreb, All goals, just about.
Yeah, well, girls, I think they only have women. Yeah, women only have one goal. Biggest upset, Stephen Buchanan beating Yazdan.
He beat him.
Yazdani.
He beat him.
That's crazy.
Wait.
Yeah.
He beat him like he stole his chicken at a KFC stop.
Bro. Stop, bro. Stop. You getting Trumpified around here. Stop.
Hey, we don't use political. We do not use political words on this podcast. We're a non-political platform.
Hey, but he threw him for 4, which opened up the match. It was close. Yazdani was trying to underhook and bull him around, but it may take him a while to get to that, get used to that weight class.
He got overpowered. David Carr taking out the world champ.
Carr looked real good.
Cyclone power.
It's gonna be hard for Mesenbrink to come get Clark. He looked real good.
Well, Messenbrink, I think he's gonna give Carr problems. Messenbrink's gonna give anybody.
It's gonna be a
problems.
close match.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a close match like it was at Final West. It ain't. I mean, Mesenbrink ain't never gonna be easy to beat.
Yeah.
I just think it's.
You got Spencer
I
Lee, coming back after a very disappointing world, so that's got to be pretty good for him.
And he beat RBY. RBY got hurt.
Yeah, I saw that. And then what they call DeSantos Captain Insano.
He won. DeSantos won. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you got the world champ Valencia.
Valencia came back and took third.
Got teched in his first match.
Hold on. And what's the name? Won the weight. Parker Kickeisen won that weight and beat that guy.
Yes.
Kickeisen won that weight. He looked real good.
Then you got up at what's the world champ from North Carolina, Hidley. You got lost too. You got beaten, came back for bronze.
Yeah.
So the U.S. overall
some good wrestling.
Had a great time. Zagreb
and Leidecker, the women's she won it. Shout out to her for winning.
Forgot about Hendrickson.
Wyatt Hendrickson. I think he didn't come back and get third though, did he?
I thought he won it.
He lost, I think.
Did he?
Wyatt Hendrickson, heavyweight. No, I don't think he plays.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that was my.
I'm giving the women shout out.
Was my first Worlds. If you're going there, bring your own spices.
Yeah, I got sick in Zagreb, bro. Like, let me tell this story, bro. Let me tell this story. So I'm at the World Championship. Somehow, I got stuck in a hotel with Iran, Armenia, Slovakia. Like, I'm the only USA person in this hotel. I'm like, how did I get put over here? And so they're like, hey, come down for some food. You know how it is in foreign countries. You really don't want to eat. And they cook this food, but I'm a big dude and I'm hungry. I'm like, man, I'm hungry. I'm eating. So I'm like, I'm going to eat a little bit first. Ate a little bit. I'm like, okay, I feel fine. So I got another plate. All of a sudden, I just started sweating. Like, just pouring sweat. I'm like, oh, this ain't good.
Heat because they ain't got no spice or no heat.
It wasn't even hot. It was like a 65-degree weather. And, man, they're like, what's wrong? I didn't even take my plate up. Like, American, what's wrong? I ran up steps. I thought they was about to take my kidneys, bro. So I locked the door. I'm like, black people's kidneys go good in the black market overseas, bro. So, I'm like, I got my knife on me. I'm calling the doctor, like, doctor, you gotta get over here. I need some Pepto-Bismol.
Was that 23 or 24?
That was, I want to say this was in 2017. I was there for U20. I think I was over there for a U20. And man, like, I was so sick. It's like, it's the worst feeling to be sick overseas. Like, and I just had food poisoning. Man. And everybody else was like, we were good. Like all the foreigners, like I'm like,
well, we got an Airbnb when we were there for the Worlds. We got an Airbnb, so I was like, I bought food. I always like to try to cook.
Yeah, you got to cook your own food. I think that's better. But with that, I was with Iran. I met the heavyweight Yasir, the one who's Iran's heavyweight now. Me and him actually became pretty cool, and he's a big time heavyweight for Iran. I want to say Yasir is his name, but he was good. So I did meet a good friend there, and he told me like David Taylor is never beating Yazdani again. I'm like, you're crazy, man. He's gonna beat him. And of course, David Taylor went on the run.
We rented a Airbnb in Zagreb. So
yeah,
you haven't been in those apartments. The walls, the apartments are solid brick. All the bedrooms have like keys. You can lock somebody in their room because them doors are solid. That place is solid. So it was me, Kozak, and Tyler. We had like a 3-bedroom Airbnb, and then we were taking turns, like not taking turns, but Tyler always trying to lock you in the bathroom because you could lock it from the outside with like a skeleton like key. So one night I come out of the room. I'm in the room. I'm like, and Tyler and them went to the club. Well, Tyler went to the club, and then there's one key they gave us, so that he locked the door and took the key with him. I'm like,
y'all didn't have no way back in.
No, there's no way out. And it's the 12th floor.
Oh my God.
So I look out like, okay, if this place catches on fire, I guess I'm dead. So the whole time, I'm like sleeping with one, like I'm paranoid because I'm like, shit, if something goes wrong, how am I gonna get out of this apartment?
Right.
Tyler comes back like a freaking 3 a.m. He's like, I didn't even think about that. That you locked me in and
locked you in.
Yeah.
But Zagreb was a good place though. Like it was good people there.
It was good. Like I said, the food was one thing. Like I said, I'm from the Caribbean, man. I like my food spicy. They didn't have no. I gotta bring some Lawry's, some hot sauce, and the next time, I just gotta bring it with me. Or the best is gotta bring toilet paper.
Yeah, you definitely gotta bring toilet paper.
At that facility, there was no toilet paper.
Toilet paper. That's the rule number one when you go on overseas trips. If you're at a good hotel, you always bring toilet paper with you. And like I learned that. I went to Thailand in 2012, and it was me, Jesse Thielke, Pat Downey, Earl Hall. Man, it was a bunch of guys.
So this year when we went to where was it, Croatia this year? Like a bunch of toilet paper. Well, I also always pack Pepto Bismol and Slim Jim.
Really? See now, when I go places,
you can't go international without Pepto Bismol.
You got to eat them too. Just eat them just to eat them. Because I learned that from Croatia. When my story heard, I eat them just to eat them, and I always take peanut butter and crackers.
No, Pepto Bismol. Pack us a big box of Slim Jim.
Peanut butter crackers, and I take the already packed tuna.
And toilet paper.
Yeah, toilet paper. Gotta have toilet paper.
Yeah, you gotta have toilet paper. International. Gotta pack.
Hey, but you gotta get shout out to the women's wrestling at Zagreb. They did pretty good. I think the women's had 1 gold medal. Lidecker, she ended up winning the gold. She's a U20 still, maybe I think, certified. But we had a couple girls with silver and bronze. I don't know the name. I think Kylie Welker might have took silver. So a few girls, a lot of women wrestlers did pretty good also.
That's good. So you go to Bahrain, the Worlds this year then? Is it Bahrain?
I don't know. We got to see if the money might be with another country this year. You never know what goes on with the money. You never know.
You're right. I might decide to come out of retirement and represent Jamaica at Worlds.
Right. I'll be coaching you at Worlds for Team Jamaica.
Yeah, you just gotta show up. Yeah, I'm still a Jamaican citizen, I might just go out there.
Another 2 things. 1, how's Jamaican bobsled team doing in the Winter Olympics? And 2,
man, this is where I regularly give you the 3 fingers, take away, give you the 5 fingers minus 4.
Well, we gotta know.
We're trying to be a kid friendly.
When Olympics going on? All right.
I don't know. Well, actually, we got some skiers, so skaters. Yeah. So we no longer just got to talk about the bobsled. Jamaica, we're going to take over the world. We're going to start taking over sports.
And since it's Black History Month, are we the only Black wrestling podcast that's going on?
We got Holmes.
Huh? Yeah, but he don't have a full staff of Black people.
Well, we got a staff?
Yeah, me.
We had a staff.
Yeah, it's you, and then I come on and talk.
But you pay me?
No, you the director, the IT guy, the host.
I'm the Jamaican. Yeah, got to do many jobs. I'm the director, the plumber, the baker, the janitor,
the sound guy, the mic check guy.
But no,
oh man,
we got the next thing we got to count down the top 10, the 10 best. We got it's middle of the month. Like after the next couple of podcasts, we count each week. We'll do 5 of the top Black History Month top wrestlers. Who you think?
Yeah, we got to. We got to do. Let's do that next week.
We'll start with 5 next week and count down to who is the number 1 overall best African American wrestler ever.
Yeah. If not wrestlers, just even influencer too, like coaches,
anybody.
Yeah, for sure. All right, man. I gotta go to work in the morning, bro. I gotta get off work.
Man, when you're at work, that's like You get
One
you
job.
when you get done with your when you getting out of bed. I'm already completed one job and starting my regular job. The donuts are already on
that
the
is true.
shelves, and I'm going downtown to hit the flow.
Oh man,
All right,
you're a
man. You
mess,
have a
y'all.
good one.
I appreciate you. Have a good one.
Later.
All right.